downtown Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Mike 315.
Mike 54.
Alert.
It's out time, guys. It's out time. Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Hey, check. Reload. Check. You guys, listen.
51's the mic.
Ricky.
Second and 10 now. Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
Let's pass.
Check Mike 27.
Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Mike 27. It's a party now. 49. Check 49.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Under 40. Front left. Good guys, 4 down.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. So don't say nothing.
Check 4. Reload. Check 31.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Flushed out right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
12. One set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Mike 54. Watch twist.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
25. Check 25.
Check nickel.
Let's go double count right here. Double count. Check 50. 14.
Wilson. That's caught by Penny. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
You ain't doing nothing today. Big dad. Come. Check. Lucky. Go. Follow. Hey, easy. Touch.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
What we got?
Check safety.
Got it.
Shim, watch the shim. 36.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Metcalf once again the target, and it's 3rd down.
Mike 20. Coming.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Check three.
Hey.
Mike 20. Coming, baby. Woo! Hey,
Go.
Mike 20. Mike 20. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Check 43. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Watch it.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
24. At 59.
To throw is Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, just 59. It's just me and you. 52 for Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. He's scared. No, Mike 52. Mike 52. Let him go.
Throwing again is Watson. Man open. That's Kiki QT complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots in the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Again, it's Watson. That's caught at the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Watson looks to throw again. That one caught by Gibson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Mike 56. Go, go, go. 56. Mike 56. Right there, 56. Let's go. 56 to Mike. 56.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Just like that. Slam. Hey, we got to snap it.
From the red zone now, Watson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. They had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
56 to Mike. 56, the Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56.
Third and long. It's Watson. He's going to go up top. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Texans push further out in front. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Give me some pussy. You go fucking look away, nigga. F you.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Let's go, motion. Back to the mic.
After the interception, here's Watson. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Watch Mike. We ain't giving him nothing to take.
From the 50, it's Watson. And he whips that one incomplete there. Stills the intended target, but it's going to be second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Check that.
Here we go, T. Here I come.
To the air yet again. Watson. He gets it to Thomas. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Here we go, take a look. 36.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
54 Mike.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Run it.
I'm playing wrong football.
54.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Come on.
He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
54. Mike 54. Watch the curl.
Here's Wilson to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
That's how we do, D.
12. 54, right there. 50.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Hey, 24.
Right?
56 to Mike.
On first down, it's Watson. This is brought in by Gibson.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
56, Mike, 56.
To throw again on second down. Watson, he'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now
I guess make a few adjustments. Okay. I need to cut Randall Cobb for real.
it's third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Here we go, 37 to Mike. Mike 37. I'm coming after you. Alert. 37 to Mike. Check Mike.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Play alert. Motion. Motion.
Watson on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
24 is the mark. Let him go.
Now it's Watson. He's got Fuller. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Out of the gun, Watson. Flushed out right, and now he's going to use his legs. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Watson, and the catch made by Johnson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal.
24 is the mic.
I got you.
54. 24 is the mic. And go.
From the gun, here's Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Kenny Stills in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Dorsett making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
52's the mic, boy. 52.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Throwing on second and long. Watson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
He's checking. Crash.
Watch out.
95.
41 Mike.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. He finds his target. It's Evans. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Throwing is Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth.
Good job right there. 41's the mic. Check 41.
I got it. Hey, 41's Mike. On the ball.
41 Mike.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Shift the card!
52's the mic.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T. 52's the mic.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28.
Let's go.
Throwing again is Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Here's Wilson. He completes it to Evans. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. To throw is Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, they'll come up now, third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Oh, now backing up, and he's out of the end zone. The referee was right there to call it, and that is a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Reset.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up. Mike 52. Check the out.
To throw is Watson, operating from the gun. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, 24. Mike 52. Watch the curl. Mike 52. Bring it. Hey, Mike.
Watson going to throw again. It's complete to Fuller. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
52's the mark, boys. 52.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
Tighten up.
From the red zone now, Watson. And it'll be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. Johnson, the intended target.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trailed big here to begin quarter number 4.
There. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Watch one. Switch. Check. Fresno.
Mike 41. We've got to wedge that, huh?
Watch the run. One flip. 41's the mic. Check 41.
From the 22, Wilson forced out to his left.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Alert, 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 alert.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike.
Good job right there, good job right there. We own them. Rush in, rush in. Ball trot. Check 9, check 9. Check 26, check 26.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson being chased out left. That's to his running back, complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Come on, boy. You better be ready.
Now Wilson to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
That's how we do it. Hey, hey. 41's the mic. 41's the mic, set. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away. He's got Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Check 41.
You don't want nothing.
Check. Special. I'll go special. 41.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson dancing to his left. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Reed. The 20. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Hey, 59. 52, Mike 52, let's go.
Now Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawks football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Hey, 0-0-0.
On second down, here's Penny. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. Third and long. Third and long. It's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. J.J. Watt. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Hey. Twist.
Kill.
One flip.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
I got him. Two times. No. 3 down.
And they take a knee.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 on the Seahawks 16-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And they will take a knee here.
Watson on the keeper. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Houston, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it's just their third loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.